You think he's a bad coach? Guess what? It's your fault. Let me explain you why it's your fault. If you see this pattern, this constant pattern of your kid when you go back home, he's feeling frustrated, he has these ups and down crazy emotions of sad or anger, or it's not having fun in the session. Every time it's a problem, every time you go back home because he's not having fun in the session, guess what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And if that coach is still coaching in that club, it's because it's your fault. You have to address this. You have to communicate to the club how your kid is feeling. The 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 8-year-old, he doesn't supposed to be feeling that way every time the session finishes. If you see this as a constant pattern, you have to talk with the club. You have to talk with the director of coaches of the club. You have to talk with parents. You have to communicate this, send an email, address this as soon as possible. Help the structure to become better. Help the club to be a better club by addressing this. Parents need to be talking this every time they see something, especially these patterns. So kids at that age, between 5 and 10 or 12 years old, they're supposed to be having fun. They're supposed to be going back home and saying every time, I want to go back, I want to stay, I want to keep playing with my friends. They're supposed to be having fun in a training session. Please, that's the number one priority. If you see a coach and it's not focusing on the player, it's not player-centered environment, safe and properly challenged for the kid, it's not worth it. But guess what? I said it again, it's your fault. You have to address this. Please don't stay quiet. Talk about the subject.